Good evening, Matt Griffin here with a Smile Mentor, and you are joining us in the middle of a series that is entitled Behind the Marketing Curtain, and this is for our clinicians out there that are all-on experts, those that are aspiring or already qualified to be an all-on expert. And how do you market that? How do you tell your story? And so we're currently in a 5-part series. This is number 3. If you have not watched the other ones, would encourage you to get caught up before we keep going, because there is a method to the madness. And so this is a stepping process. And so number 3, after you've already implemented your video and photography strategy, after you've already built a fantastically educational and easy to use mobile and all the other platform friendly websites, now let's talk social media. That's number 3, social media and the dental implant world. It's kind of unique. We've managed a lot of accounts for different clinics out there, and we've trial and errored a lot of things. Some things we thought would work, that were not as effective. Let me give you an example. 5 years ago, we really wanted to talk primarily just about the lifestyle changes that people have experienced in getting their implants or all on fours. So some testimony clippets and those kind of things. That was our primary social media strategy, plus all your holidays and that kind of type of stuff. And then we would also deploy some of the educational videos that we did with one of the doctors that we did. And that's really when the game changed. Just telling the feel-good stories. I didn't have teeth, now I do. I can eat ribs and meat and nuts and whatever I want. Okay, that's a piece of it, but my gosh, when we started bringing in the educational side, and one of the reasons it was hard, one of our first clinicians, he wouldn't go on camera. I mean, it took a year before he finally did, but once we were able to take life stories, educational, and getting the patient base to get to know the clinic, man, we saw leads, we saw people following. I mean, it had a significant impact on the production levels. And so that's your tool to let them get to know you in a social way. What do you like to do? Do you highlight anything about your family? Do you highlight anything about the assistants? Did they just get additional training? Did they just get married? Man, the more personal you can make it with a serious emphasis of a commitment to education to that is a good social media strategy. What's your best social media strategy? Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? Is it TikTok? It depends on what your goal is. You want to just get some attention, fine, do some TikTok. But really, and I know I'll get pushback from some marketing firms, but Facebook, guys, that's probably your strongest. This isn't veneers. That would be more Instagram and TikTok. I'm not saying don't do Instagram. I'm not saying don't be on the other platforms. I'm saying Facebook needs some attention. Why? Look at your client. What's the average age of your client? I'm 45. I happened to catch that wave where when I went to college, we had an email address. When you joined a computer science class, you weren't just given one, and the internet was just coming forth. Well, that dates me, right? But okay, look at how many things have changed. And social media is one of those tools that will give you the ability to build that relationship with that patient and let them get to know you, and you're being vulnerable, which will make them comfortable to be vulnerable with you. Hope this helps, guys. I really would focus on the Facebook patient. That's where I was going with that, because Facebook is your demographic. I mean, my mom's on it. That's also who had this procedure done. TikTok to her is something the clock makes. I mean, yeah, that's what I would focus on. Appreciate you guys. Hope you enjoy this series. And next, we're going to be covering the importance of a good review and reputation strategy. So join us. Appreciate you guys. Follow us if you haven't. Subscribe, please, because this is going to be a community where we change things. And for the clinicians out there, I haven't invited you guys to it up to this point, but join the community. We created a separate section for the dentists down below to be able to ask and engage some of those patients. So that might be a cheap and easy way for you to start engaging and sharing some of your input. But yeah, appreciate you guys following and keep doing so. Have a blessed day.